What's going on YouTube? James Prigioni coming to you live from Jersey. Bringing you along for an update of the food forest. It's July 5th. It's definitely feeling like a food forest now, guys. There are a lot of paths all going through here. They're all paths, but they've got all grown over. It's a lot of fun walking through and finding stuff. There's stuff everywhere to harvest. The abundance is incredible. We're starting to reap the rewards of planting a lot of seeds and putting a lot of organic matter down and stuff, and just mimicking the natural system of a forest. Grapes and stuff are taking off. Just harvested a nice big onion, maybe one of those, not one that was flowering though. Harvested a bunch of cilantro already as well, and a bunch of kale. So seed I'll be planting in the fall, or even just in a couple of months. Blackberries are still getting close, but they're doing good. A lot of grapes. A lot of grapes this year, as long as the birds don't get too many of them. But this is only like the second or third year for most of this stuff. Some of the stuff the first year, so now that that's the third year, I think. So now we're starting to get some production out of them. I don't know if it's too dark to see. I'll move over there. But the oregano, geez, oregano's flower, and the bees just love that. There are just so many pollinators over there. And we've got so many different kinds of flowers, such a diversity of flowers. Not a lot of different kinds, but a lot of flowers, so I'm bringing in so many pollinators with that. Borage is just everywhere throughout the garden. A lot of this borage I'll let self-seed, and some of it I'll collect, because it really just seems like borage is one of those things that like self-seed, and it does well like that. Also, borage is hard to collect the seed because it's not like all the seed is ripe at the same time. You've got some that's ripe and some that's not, so you kind of just got to keep going back and picking it as it's dried and ready. Nice ground cover for the apple tree, cucumbers and watermelon and stuff. There's a lot of cucumbers and stuff in there. Grapes just have gone crazy over here. Peach trees are still holding some of their peaches. I'm not sure if I want to let them. I think I might let them hold them because they're growing so well already. I'm not gonna pull them off because I'm still getting a lot of good growth off the tree. So it's not really. They look like they're doing well, so I'm gonna kind of just not play with them too much. Amaranth is doing good over here. It's gonna be great chicken feed. And a couple blueberries off this blueberry plant, but nothing special. It's got nice looking foliage though and everything, so it's got good prospects in the future. There's just cucumbers in here everywhere. You can see a couple of them. There's one there. I see one back there. There's one right here. You can just, if you could see through, you could just spot them. There's more back here. Look at this back here. Look at it, just cucumbers and tomatoes, and watermelon. So dense. There's stuff out just everywhere. There's a cucumber right there. And we've been harvesting stuff in here. It's fun to look for stuff, isn't it? Yeah, that cucumber, that's a nice one. Stuff you cannot get at the store. Look, it's still got that white color on it, all the probiotics and beneficial bacteria on the plant still. Another section I'm going to harvest more cilantro from. The cilantro seed is ready to harvest once the stalk is all brown. That's when I harvest it. Then I'll leave it in an open container for maybe a week or 2 weeks, just because I want it to be completely dry. And then even if I put it in a closed container, I'm going to put paper towel or something in there after it's all dry to help absorb any moisture. Mushrooms coming up everywhere, so we know we got the Mycorrhizae Association. It's one of the reasons things are doing so well, I think. And we had a lot of rain. Look at this. Old who pulls you around. We got that pear tree sitting there with pears. And looking next to tomatoes and cucumbers and all watermelon coming out, filling that path in. Amaranth growing up. Nice little polyculture. Just turned to a nice It's gone from being more of a bunch of separate small polycultures to more of a one big system kind of working together. There's so many bees and so much life and so many bugs coming through. It's just, it really can feel like a forest. There's kind of bugs I've never seen before. We have hummingbirds in here yesterday, just all different kinds of birds I've never seen. And bugs as well, which is a lot of fun. It's interesting. And also, this is like the only plant so far that has had this white little powdery mildew on it. Last year, or 2 years ago, all the zucchinis did. Now, I don't know what it is. I guess the soil is getting better, the pH or something, but look, these are all just beautiful. No powdery mildew or anything. There's some huge ones in the front too. I plant raspberries. The raspberries are doing good everywhere. There's going to be just so many raspberries and strawberries in here soon, guys. Corn's growing pretty well. Tasseling up. And look at this row, it's all raspberries. They're not going to flower this year, they will next year, but they're just putting on so much growth, so I'm happy about that. And I don't take any credit for anything here. I don't do enough to take credit, guys. I'm telling you, nature does all the work. Look at it. I don't water, I don't, fertilize or anything. This is just planting a lot of seeds and then making sure once those seeds come up, I got a lot of wood chips around them. I'm also doing other things like planting in polycultures and doing a few other things, but all you need to do is the basics because stuff grows great on its own. We're the ones that get in the way of a lot of it, so rhubarb's doing real well. Look at some of these clusters on these grapes. I'll show you. My hands are a mess and stuff because I was working in the garden, but look at some of these clusters in here. Look at that. Pretty plump already. Got something? No water. No fertilizers. No pesticides. No sprays. Nothing. This is what you get, and you don't have to do any work. You just gotta set up the right system. You gotta make sure you got a lot of mulch down. Look at it growing. It's grew bigger than we thought it was going to. So it started shelving along the ground, and just on the ground, there's just grapes everywhere. They're all going to be beautiful flowers soon. These pink ones. Well, they're not pink yet, but they're going to be a pink flower. Bring it over here real quick. These are going to be more flowers. There's so many flowers in here. A lot of them seeded themselves from the years before. There's more I want to show you guys and stuff, but just I don't want to make this video too long. Tomatoes. Plenty of tomatoes in here. Loads of tomatoes. Cucumbers growing out the top of this lettuce here. Zucchinis everywhere. Too many zucchinis. I can come out and harvest at least 10 big zucchinis, and then I bet 3 or 4 days I'll be able to come out and get 10 more. Tomatoes. Believe it or not, there's hazelnuts on that hazelnut. There's at least 1 or 2 we spotted, so that's good. Hope for the future. Where is it? There it is. These guys, little hazelnut. So that's going to be awesome. That pink flower right there, those are the other flowers I was talking about just a minute ago. The nice flower section in there looks good. Nectarine's doing good. This little basil section in here is doing good. Thai basil is beautiful purple. I love that. More zucchini and just more of the same. Got the chickens out today, free ranging for a little while. Do that, try to take them out and let them free range in the yard, and they come in the garden sometimes. I'll let them out for like an hour, 2 hours a day if I'm home enough. But then they don't come in the garden that much actually. They hang out more by over there where the coop is, and I'm gonna do a video about that soon. But thanks for watching, guys. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. If you think it'll inspire someone, please share it. Leave your comment, let me know what you guys think. I'm going to try to do an update in a couple days to maybe show you some more of the garden because it's hard to show you in one video. Thanks for tuning in, guys. James Prigioni is out.